morning, guys. So today I'm here to do a foundation review of the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 Foundation and Concealer. This is the bottle here. So I got mine in 04 medium beige. Actually, I couldn't find this product at all, so my sister-in-law got it for me and she sent it to me, and now we're gonna review it. I have been wearing it for the last couple of days and it's done some different things for me, but we'll go ahead and I'll put it on, show you what it looks like when it's just freshly on, and then I'll go about my day like I normally do, put some makeup on, come back, show you what it looks like with makeup, and then at the end of the day I'll give you a full review of what I think of this product since I've been wearing it for the last week. Okay, so let me go ahead and show you. It has kind of a thicker consistency here. And oh, I do have Neutrogena Age Shield Face Oil-Free Lotion on, and it's a sunscreen of 110. And then I also have my Stay Matte Primer from Rimmel. I always use that because I have really bad oily skin. So I'm just gonna go ahead and block some on here. And actually, you know, this is a really good full, it's a good coverage. I'm not gonna complain about that at all. The coverage on this is really, really good. And that is just one little layer of it. I'm gonna go ahead and put just a little bit more. I broke out a little bit on some of my face from some of the products that I was using in my last review for last Saturday. So if you guys want to see that review, you can. I didn't break out right away, but as I used it, for some reason I did break out. And so I gotta cover a few of those little breakouts there. And so since it says it's a concealer as well, we're gonna use it as such. So I'm just gonna grab a little bit more, just a tiny bit here, like that. And I'm just gonna spot conceal some spots here. And you do want to set this with a loose powder right away because it will crease a little bit. I noticed that. I do like the fact that it sits really nice in my pores. Some of the YouTubers said it felt kind of heavy on their skin. I don't feel that heaviness on my skin, but I mean, everybody's skin is different. I don't really feel that heaviness, so it doesn't really bother me too much having this good of a full coverage. And my sister-in-law did send me a really good match, so I don't really have to go down my neck to match anything because she did a good job. Thank you, Amy. Okay, so here's what it looks like with the full coverage on, and then a little concealing spots there. So I'm gonna go ahead and zoom in so you can see. There you go. See, I think it does a pretty good job. I mean, that spot's not really being covered very much, but it's not bad. So, and then that's just a spot, so that's never going anywhere. But okay, so for the most part, I don't think it's bad. You know, the coverage on it, I think the coverage is pretty good. So I'm gonna go ahead and go put my makeup on. I'll be right back, show you what it looks like with a full set of makeup on. I'm also gonna put some powder because this, for me, needs to be set even though it's like a full coverage, because my face just, my T-zone is just, I don't know what's going on, but lately I've been extremely oily, so I have to put some powder on. So I'll be back, and then I'll show you what it looks like with makeup, and then I'll go about my day, blah, 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 what I always do. All right, I'll be right back, guys. Bye. All right, guys, so this is the finished look. The makeup does really well with other makeups, and it sets down to almost a matte foundation, which I really do like that. I do, and it does, I mean, other makeup on top of it layers really, really well. It kind of conceals my pores a little bit, which is something that I really do like. But I did find that throughout the day, it doesn't last that long on my face. It does last better if I use a mattifying pore primer and then I use a setting spray. So I did do that today. I used a setting spray, and it was the Wet n Wild setting spray, the little white bottle, and I don't have it in here or else I would show it to you. So I did do that, and so I will come back in about 5 hours to show you what it looks like after I start sweating and all that craziness, because it does do some weird stuff on my face. It kind of separates and does some weird stuff, but I'll definitely show you. All right, so this is what it looks like with the makeup. I hope you guys like it, and I'll be back in a couple hours. Bye, guys. All right, guys, I'm back. So it's been 6 hours. We are looking at the foundation. I think it's still doing really, really well. And like I said, you know, throughout the day, it just kind of does some weird not really weird, but kind of shininess on my face. So it's not completely matte. It's not really separating out today, but it is kind of sitting weird in my lines, which is kind of weird. It's never done that, but it still looks pretty well. I don't know where my blotting papers are, so I won't be able to blot. They're in my car, so I'm not gonna be able to blot because they're in my car. So I'm not gonna stop and go and get them, but I will blot, and then I will come back at the end of the day in about 10 hours. Now, I do gotta warn you, I'm gonna be planting flowers outside, and it's about 60 degrees outside, so hopefully this makeup will stand up to that. And I guess that's a good test for it, because I've been running around all day picking out flowers at the store and shoveling and doing some weird stuff. So it's doing a good job today, so I'm pretty excited about it. What do you guys think? You'll have to let me know. All right, I'll be back at the end of the day to show you what it looks like after I've been working in the yard. So, all right guys, we'll talk to you in a little bit. Bye-bye. All right guys, so this is now 10 hours in with this Milani Concealer Perfect 2-in-1 foundation and concealer. So here's the thing. I was working out in my yard today after I filmed the last one, and today this foundation did really, really well. As you can see, I don't feel like it looks bad at all. I'm gonna look in a mirror real quick. So it just kind of just melded down to my face really well, especially being out in the sun for about 4 hours and sweating and digging and doing some gardening type stuff. So I like this. So it does different things on my face depending on what I'm doing throughout the day, but today I've really worked this foundation really, really hard. And as you can see, after 10 hours of, you know, doing the crazy stuff that I did today, it did really well. So I mean, if you haven't tried it out yet, I say yes, go try it, because it's only around $9 or so. Today, I'm really impressed with this foundation because of what I was doing today. I wasn't just sitting around, I was actually working hard. So yeah, I say try it out. At least try it out and see what you guys think about it. I'm pretty impressed today. So that is the end of this review for this foundation. It did really well in 10 hours. And that's all I can really say. It did a good job. So I hope you guys have a good rest of your weekend, and I will see you guys on Wednesday. So you guys have a good rest of your weekend, and I will talk to you later. Bye.